Hello there and welcome back, guys. So the Edmonton Oilers, this team right here, they have made it all the way to the Stanley Cup final this season, or this past season, but during this offseason so far, during the free agency, they have signed some players that definitely improved their roster. So Edmonton Oilers, they were scary this past season, but they probably will be even more scary this next season. Now the question is, guys, do the Edmonton Oilers right now have the best offense in the whole of the NHL? Well, probably yes, I would say. And let's go through some major signings of the Edmonton Oilers. So here we go. Oilers offseason notable signings and departures, but mainly most notable signings. Jeff Skinner has been signed for $3 million on a one-year deal. Very team-friendly contract for Jeff Skinner, and he could be a very important piece for the Edmonton Oilers in this next season. Then we have Victor Arvidsson, again, another pretty important addition there into that top six role. So definitely two great signings up there, Jeff Skinner and Victor Arvidsson. Then they have re-signed Adam Henrique, who has been really good in the playoffs for the Edmonton Oilers since he joined from Anaheim. Matthias Janmark, also very good during the playoffs. Corey Perry has been re-signed for another year. Connor Brown, Troy Stetcher, and Calvin Pickard. And we have some departures, but these departures are not really that serious for the Edmonton Oilers. They don't really hurt them that much. Jack Campbell obviously has been bought out of his contract. Then Warren Fogle, Vincent Desharnais, Sam Gagner, and Sam Carrick. But definitely, guys, we have to talk in terms of addition about Jeff Skinner and Victor Arvidsson, because these are two guys that can help immensely Edmonton Oilers team in the future during this next season, especially Jeff Skinner. Let's go through his profile. Jeff Skinner, his career statistics for Carolina and Buffalo. Jeff Skinner has played 14 seasons there, and he has scored 357 goals. He has also registered 313 assists and 162 power play points. So definitely Jeff Skinner is a great addition to the top six for the Edmonton Oilers. As we all know, Edmonton, they were trying to kind of put some wingers next to Leon Draisaitl. Edmonton is very strong in the middle. They have Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is the most powerful three centers in the NHL, but they really needed someone on the wing. Obviously, Zach Hyman, a great goal scorer, playing on the line with Connor McDavid, but Leon Draisaitl was kind of struggling these past seasons to find his line mates on the wings. You know, the coach Chris Knobloch, and even before him, other coaches were trying to fit some good wingers alongside Leon Draisaitl on that second line, but the addition of Victor Arvidsson and Jeff Skinner could really help Leon Draisaitl and also Connor McDavid in his own right, because they definitely will play in the top six role most probably, and definitely it is a huge boost for Edmonton Oilers. They should be even stronger next season, which is a scary thought for every single team in the Western Conference and also in the NHL in general. So definitely I would say right now, Edmonton Oilers, they have a stronger team than they did when they went all the way to the Stanley Cup final Game 7. So it is scary to think what this Edmonton team can do next season. And what is also important, I want to mention, guys, they have been able to re-sign some key pieces. I think Adam Henrique, it is great that they were able to re-sign him, and they also were able to bring back Matthias Janmark, who also played really, really good in the playoffs. Also, Corey Perry, 39-year-old, he's a veteran presence in the locker room. Definitely good move there. And also Connor Brown, obviously, with his short-handed skills that he was able to produce in the playoffs as well. So it's also important that they were able to re-sign their depth guys. Definitely up front right now, Edmonton Oilers is looking as the best offensive team in the NHL right now, for me personally anyways. In the defense, it may be another story again. They have Evan Bouchard, who has had an amazing amazing playoffs, really amazing playoffs for Evan Bouchard. They have Darnell Nurse with that contract over 9 million, which is a lot, obviously. That contract of Darnell Nurse is a problem in Edmonton, but they have some other talented defensemen there as well, such as Cody Ceci and others, obviously, like Matthias Ekholm, etc. And in the net, they will go with Stuart Skinner next season as their #1 starter. That's pretty much said right now. Calvin Pickard, which they brought in, could play a role of a backup. Again, Stuart Skinner played really well in the other stage of the playoffs, obviously. Especially against Florida, you know, he played well in the finals after that opening 3 games. And yeah, Oilers will be hoping that he can definitely put up, again, some amazing numbers in the next season. And for me, guys, the question is obviously about Leon Draisaitl and his extension, you know, when it will get done. If it will get done. He has still 1 year remaining on his contract. Connor McDavid with 2 years remaining on his contract with the Edmonton Oilers. But another thing which I want to talk about, guys, is Jeff Jackson, the general manager right now of the Edmonton Oilers. As we all know, Ken Holland has called it the day, and he left Edmonton Oilers. He has a lot of years, you know, so definitely it was, he had all the right to make this decision. But right now, Jeff Jackson, the head of the hockey operations, is, you know, general manager of the Edmonton Oilers, but he has been quite vocal about this thing that he really doesn't want to be a permanent general manager. But he definitely is making some bold, really good moves by Jeff Jackson. So the question is, should he stay really as a permanent general manager? I mean, I guess the fans in Edmonton are pretty happy with his move so far, bringing in Victor Arvidsson, bringing in Jeff Skinner for a very team-friendly contract. I mean, kudos to Jeff Jackson. He has been making amazing moves, when you ask me. So I definitely do believe that they could be asking Jeff Jackson to stick around a little bit longer, maybe on a permanent basis, who knows. But definitely, I think right now, A+ for Jeff Jackson this offseason so far. Really good job there. So guys, overall, I think the Edmonton Oilers have been pretty darn good during this offseason. Obviously, they are right now a little bit over the cap, so they still have some things to sort out, and they still haven't re-signed Dylan Holloway. But, I mean, I really like their moves. Again, Victor Arvidsson, great addition, 2-year contract for $4 million AAV. Jeff Skinner, 1 year, $3 million. I really like these additions. On the top 6, they could play with Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman on the line, first line, or with Leon Draisaitl on the second line. You know, Oilers, again, add more and more scoring depth, and it will be very tough to beat them out west in the next year's playoffs. So I really like what Edmonton has done, guys. Again, kudos to them. I think great play from Edmonton so far, this free agency, this offseason. And you can tell me, guys, what do you think about the Edmonton Oilers team right now? Do you think they have the best offense in the league right now? And do you think they can win Stanley Cup next season with this team? I definitely think they are capable of it. Let's see if they will be able to meet the very high expectations. Anyways, guys, this is it for today's video. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments as always. I really appreciate all of you guys. All of you, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, as we are trying to reach some more subscribers. Leave a like as well if you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much, guys, to every single one of you, and see you soon in the future videos. Bye, guys.